Welcome back to Livie'S Lovelies, your inspirational craft channel, and I'm your host, Fam the Fabulous. For more ideas, inspiration, swaps, and challenges, click the link in the description below to join our craft community, The Maker Exchange, on Facebook. Welcome back, all my artists, creatives, crafters, and makers. Welcome back to the Lovely Lab. All right, so I'm doing my Saturday morning coloring chat as I prepare, or should I say while I wait for our Saturday morning walk through the Bible, which is a virtual ministry that I participate in on Saturdays. Now, this was the last page that we finished, and actually I didn't finish that. I just finished this off camera, these little pieces right there, but I think it turned out really cute. So let's find another page in here. I actually have, you know what, hold on a second, let me see something. I might even go in here. Let me see what I got going on in here. Okay, this was my first coloring book that I purchased a while back, and these markers were the worst. I purchased this maybe a couple of years ago from, I want to say, Ollie's. There we go. And it kind of just opened up. This is a page me and Josh colored together. Just opened up my... Yeah, no, I'm not going to do this because I'll get bored. This is something that I can do while I'm on the phone, waiting for, on hold. I think I did good on that one. What do you think? With the little sparkly sky. And at that time, I only had, I only had gel pens. I didn't have any color. I didn't have any markers, like aside from what was in here, but I think I did pretty good with that. But it's so fine that I don't think I want to delve into that because I can't use the markers. I'd have to use the gel pens, and I don't have markers with nibs small enough to color precisely in there. And I'm honestly, my eyes hurt because I'm recovering from a migraine, so I don't really want to be trying to focus on those small detailed coloring spaces. But I do have, okay, no, I'm going to choose another page in this one just because I like the imagery in here. So we did that one, we did that. Let's see what else we got. No, I'm not really a fan of that. That's too much black, and I don't want to have to paint all that sky. That's cute. But no, I don't want to color doodles. Look at me with my undecisive self. And let me say, I can see why this book was on clearance, because look at that. Seriously, that's a possibility. I like the flowers. I'm not really a flower lover, but I do think that I like to color the flowers. So that's another possibility. Yes, no. Don't be afraid to be great. Oh, I won't. I do my best. At least I try. But sometimes life won't let you be great. I do need a good cup of tea. Sometimes the right path is not the easiest one. Tell me about it. Yeah, no, I don't want to look at those lines. Inhale courage, exhale fear. That's a good one. Don't stand in your own way. Even the darkest night will end and the sun will rise. Life is a beautiful ride. We rise by lifting others. If you can dream it, you can do it. Every act of kindness grows the spirit and strengthens the soul. Aspire to inspire. I like that one. I think I want to go with this. And the reason why is because I don't have to think too much. I think I'm just going to... You were fearfully and wonderfully made. Oh, that's nice. Or this one. I think I'm going to go with this one. Yeah. All right, so let's get started. how has everyone's week been? Please drop in the comments and let me know how your last week has been. This was a very challenging week for me because someone who I grew up with, that is our families are close, passed away, and their funeral was yesterday. And so I just have been trying to come to terms with that because I'm not in the same state. And I'm just going to leave that there, because I think as adults, you guys understand people that you grew up with or spend, more than 5 years of your life with become parts of your memory. They are ones who help you create memories. And so when you look back on certain parts of your life and they're there and you reflect on them, sometimes it's a little difficult. But the wonderful thing about memories is that you have the ability to decide whether or not you want to honor them in thought and memory, or no, let me just leave it at that. You have the choice to honor them in memory, or if you want to avoid the pain of losing them. And sometimes, I get it, sometimes the pain is difficult, and so we kind of avoid it. But I believe that a part of the healing process, as well as a part of journeying through the grief, is by standing in that and in the words of Usher, letting it burn. Sometimes you just got to let it burn for a minute in order for you to just be able to honor them in thought and in memory. So that being said, I am moving right along in this now. Last week was hubby's birthday. Let me tell you something. Of all the days, it was a lot of ripping and running going on that week. Father's Day was on Sunday. I had quite a bit going on. Actually, that was last week. And I don't think that I did a color and chat because I was running behind, I believe. Nevertheless, I don't even know if I did a color and chat. That's how crazy that week was. There was quite a bit going on. Now, this here past week, my son and I, we hit the trail, got some exercise in, which I definitely needed because I got to keep my heart rate up, I'm going to do yellow rose. I might shade this a little bit. Let me see. I'm going to let that dry. No, should I let it dry? I know somebody's in the chat saying, let it dry. Let it dry. Is that dark? Let me see. Let's see if I can add some more color in there without overdoing it. I might be able to. Let's see. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see how this works out. As you know, I'm not into all of that shading because I don't know how to do it. But why not? Why not give it a shot right now? So we hit the trail. I have picked up a new real estate client, and so I'm excited about that. Honestly, this week is just a bit of a blur. But I will say that we have gotten some wonderful feedback from, hear me going, I'm going down a completely different path. We've gotten some wonderful feedback from the summer vintage summer road trip collaboration. Let me see, how do I say this? My hopes was to bring a little bit of awareness to what I feel is, a part of the creative community that really doesn't get a lot of shine. So sometimes when we unite, we're able to accomplish a little bit more, a little bit easier, and it doesn't take as much effort. So one, it's summer, so we want to kind of highlight and celebrate that. And then two, just being able to work with other creatives, it kind of helps you come out of your own what I should I say shell? Comfort zone. There we go. Come out of your own comfort zone. I'm gonna use this as a to darken it. Helps you come out of your comfort zone. So they may like a specific color, and that may not be something that you technically work with. I'm not. Or they like different aesthetics, or you know what I mean, or materials. And so when you collaborate, it kind of helps you challenge your creativity. Is that a mosquito? Oh gosh, as if I need any type of distraction or anything to take me off of what I'm trying to focus on now. I should have went a little bit greener with that, in which case I think I'm going to. And I'll go light with these small ones. But in any event, yeah, so and in this collaboration we were able to use colors that we hadn't used before. I'm not a fan of pastels, but the fact that they were kind of muted, dusty colors kind of helped me. I was able to slide into the pastel area without, being nauseous as I created, and then looking for images that suited the design that we were going for, so that it just made me exercise my creative muscles. That's what I enjoyed about it. And then also communicating, just giving my creative energy some purpose for the moment, for the meantime, if that makes any sense. And so we have a number of creatives have reached out to me, which I'm grateful for, in hopes to work with us on the next collaboration, which will be coming up. I'm going to go over this in green because that lighter green, it's not going to work. It ain't going to work. We'll figure out how to make this look like something. Now the question is, will I need to underlay the other leaf over there with that same green so that they match? We'll see. I mean, if I'm going for a cohesive look here. Otherwise, I can just keep it pressing. But yeah, so the collaboration went really well. And right now I'm working on the journal cover for that. Now, at the same time, I do need to pull out, I need to create the cover for my sister friend journal. Now, that's the one where I am using those curvy doll women to on the cover. So I got to get back on that. We've got like 1 month left of summer break. So I really want to press into my crafting while I can, because I have no idea what changes will be made this year in the school year. And I don't know how much of my time I'll need to designate for Josh's schooling. So I definitely want to, get some things accomplished before school starts back up. So let me go over this one with the same putrid green. It's not really putrid, but you get what I'm saying. It ain't the prettiest green. And how much you want to bet this phone is gonna ring while I'm doing this? Josh is still in the bed. Why? Because I'm all over the place. But this is Saturday morning. It's not a tutorial. I'm allowed to be all over the place because this is kind of how I am in real life. Just all over the place. But I get things done. I get things accomplished. I don't know how. Raise your hand if you too are a master of all over the placeness. Is that a word? No, we just created it. Bam, there you go. But yeah, he was up late. Well, honestly, Josh got up yesterday, and he kind of hung out in the craft room chatting with me. But the thing is that the whole conversation was about cars. So about an hour and a half of chatting at my craft station about cars. And the crazy part is that I wasn't bored, And he was telling me about, well, one, his tech talk is over my head, okay? He's telling me about certain things on the computer, and that's what we were discussing. We were discussing the need for him to get external hard drive so that he can organize all of his files in one place in his mods, because that's what they call it for gaming. They call them mods, modifications. So like if you are inside of a game and you are driving a car, you know, I guess the modification for that car is in a file. So you need to have access to that. Outside of that information, I am clueless, okay? I'm going to go ahead and start on this rose here. And I think I'm going to go with, I know I love coral, so let me see if this is going to touch on the coral feel. That's a soft enough pink, yeah. So, and I think he was saying that because he is anticipating either getting a new computer, or I can't remember what was the need for him to have an external hard drive. But let me just say this. I was in the process of filing a claim for his mouse, because we purchased his gaming laptop as a bundle with the headset, the mouse pad, and blah blah blah. And so the mouse is no longer working, so he's using a regular wireless mouse that doesn't have all the features of his gaming mouse, clearly, you know. So I was having difficulties with the claim, because they wanted me to go out, purchase another mouse, you know, spend the time to go find another mouse, and then send them the receipt, and then however long it takes them to reimburse me. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that. That defeats the purpose of the warranty that I purchased, which was a $225 warranty. I'm not spending my time to do your job. And I know that sounds a little harsh, but y'all have no idea. Those gaming pieces and stuff, because the mouse couldn't be fixed, by the way. It's one of those things where when it breaks, there's no replacement parts for it to be repaired, so you just got to replace the whole thing. And that's by the experts. That ain't nothing that I knew about. That's just what they told me. So, needless to say, if in order for me to do as they were saying, I'd have to go find the mouse, go purchase the mouse, come back, and then they would mail me out a check, in which case I'd have to wait for the check to be printed, mailed to me get it, find time to drive to the bank, which is 25 minutes away, deposit it, wait for it to clear, and all that, in order for me to be fully reimbursed and made whole from this mouse that had broken, that's covered under a warranty, which wasn't cheap. It was 25% of the cost of the bundle, you know. Nevertheless, by the time I got off the phone, they just said they were going to mail me a check and I can purchase another one at my leisure. And I'm like, thank you, I appreciate it, because it's, you know. So that's how we got to us talking about him replacing his computer, or needing an SS or an external hard drive, because in the event that his computer crashes, would he be able to take that information from off of his computer and put it on a new computer? And I just was like, well, one, thanks for thinking ahead, because now, yeah, you need an external hard drive, because I would rather pay $60 in advance for the hard drive and have everything stored than for, if something happened to his computer, to one, have to replace the computer, wait for it to be repaired, and then have to pay an additional fee to have the other information from the previous computer. I know I'm boring y'all, but have the information from the previous computer removed from the old one to be put on the new one. So I'm just like, it's probably best that we just not even store that non-softwared files on that computer. It's probably best that we just take preventative measures and find another alternative. So that's what we decided we were going to do. Now, I thought I had some markers. Maybe not. Yeah, I do. Let me see. Which one is it? Hold on. I don't think that's it. I think that's it. That might work. Let's see. It's a little too green. All right, I think this is where we're going to stop right now for the week. Okay, so this is where we're at. We'll pick back up next week. I'm probably going to shade that with a darker color, if I can remember. And I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me. Bottom line is, Josh is getting his mouse replaced. Next week is going to be an amazing week. I hope you guys will continue following me on my creative journey. I want to thank you guys for stopping back, for supporting the channel. And by the way, this channel has grown tremendously in the past month, and anyone who has shared the videos, liked the channel, subscribed, I just thank you. If you guys have any questions, comments, drop them in the comments below, and I will always respond. And until we're back here together on YouTube, guys, stay encouraged, stay blessed, stay creative and crafty. Bye for now.
If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Hit subscribe to join the crafty community, and be sure to click the bell for notifications of new uploads. Thank you so much for watching. Now stay tuned for more from Livie'S Lovelies, your inspirational craft channel. Bye for now.